Good day, this is Mrs. Barber, and I am going to be explaining to you today our project and our class for language arts. As you know, we have been researching and studying about the various mythologies of the ancient world, and as you can see from this timeline, there are many cultures that have given us some fantastic legends and myths throughout history. The ones that we have been studying are the Egyptians, the Greeks, and the Norse. Although you're not using your agenda, more than likely, I hope you're keeping a place where you're writing down on some sort of calendar what assignments you have due. Since today is Tuesday, May 12th, you should have already turned in Part 2 of your project, which would be the heroes and the heroines, which are female heroes. That was due back in April. You should have turned in week number 3, the charts and drawings of the world mythologies, the gods and goddesses. That was due May 1st. And due last Friday would have been Part 4, the 7 wonders of the ancient world. So now, of course, wherever you list the things that you need to list for your to-dos, I want you to be sure that you complete any missing work that is located in Portal. I'd love for you to read for pleasure, if you have time. And of course, keep your 3-subject spiral neat and organized, because you should be working on the last portion of this big project, which is Part 5, the 6 wonders of the modern world. And it's due this Friday, May 15th. I would like to reiterate and to remind you that all of your work should be emailed to me at c.barberc@pcsb.org. Thank you to those who are doing that. Now for today, you should be working on your attendance activity. And that question says, do you understand that you cannot copy and paste facts from the internet and turn it in for your projects or tests for school? I would hope that everyone knows that that answer is yes. Sadly, some people have not gotten the message. Today, during class, you should be working on the modern wonders, which are due Friday. And as your exit ticket, you should view the video and do the reading and response for vocabulary plagiarism. So just to reiterate, your attendance assignment is a yes/no answer. First of all, what is academic integrity? Well, that means integrity, that you do the right thing all the time when nobody's even watching, okay? And that means that you don't copy someone else's words or ideas. I think sometimes we plagiarize by accident. So you can use different websites to make sure that you're not copying the words from others. But definitely you know not to copy and paste facts from the internet into a document and then turn it in as your own, I hope. But you do need to do the attendance ticket and answer either yes or no. Then you'll see that you have the assignment that's due Friday. We live in a world filled with wonders. In the past, in the ancient days, they had 7 that they thought were the most spectacular. And we live in a time that there are other wonders. There are art wonders, many of them. I chose this one for you to research. So what you'll have to do is type in the title of this piece of artwork and then find a source that you can understand, and then take some notes, making sure that you don't copy it word for word. And then you'll go and you'll do the same thing for this monumental wonder, which we should be very familiar with, the Parthenon, because it's on our uniforms. Then the animal wonder. Oh my goodness, there's so many animals in the world to select from, but maybe none have impacted human growth and human disasters so much as the locust. So you'll do the same thing. You'll type in the locust and you'll take notes on the locust. Now, of course, in modern times, and modern is a stretch of the word, we've had clocks. So please look up the history of clocks. I don't need a 300-word explanation or report on it, but just a brief, when did they begin? Who designed the first ones? And what kind of clocks do we have now? It's very interesting, as you know, that most students cannot read a clock in the classroom that's analog and has arms or hands. We mostly nowadays use digital clocks, but talk about this modern wonder, a natural wonder, the polar lights. Look it up, research it, write your notes, and then create your own report on it. And then the technological wonder, cell phones. What an amazing thing. We hold in our hands the capacity of a computer. And what we can hold in our hands a few 50 years ago may have taken up 2 or 3 rooms just to hold that kind of technology. So do the same thing, but no copy and pasting. And then as your exit ticket, you'll go to the exit ticket, click on it. You will view the video again, which you've previously viewed, on plagiarism, and you'll do the reading and response to it, just so that I'm sure that you do understand what plagiarism is. Whether you are in 6th or 7th grade ELA, your attendance question will be the same. You'll notice that it says, what is academic integrity? And then I took from the pcsb.org Code of Student Conduct all of this information. And it says that students' assignment will be completely the work of the student. Students' collaboration with another classmate on any assignment must be pre-approved by their instructor. Student will not participate in plagiarism or cheating. Students should not allow others to copy their work, and students should not misuse content from the internet. And then they even have a code for cheating, which is what plagiarism would be considered. Code 15, the act of inappropriately and deliberately distributing or using information, notes, materials, or work of another person in the completion of an academic exam, test, or assignment. Not telling the truth. That's what they call cheating. Now, when you leave our school, you're going to be going on to other levels of academic achievement. High school, college, postgraduate work, etc. The results for cheating in the Pinellas County Public Schools, or plagiarism, or copyright violations, the instructor is to notify the administrator if a student is caught cheating, plagiarizing, or violating copyrights. Students found knowingly violating copyright, plagiarizing, or cheating in any other form will be subject to disciplinary action as well as a 0 on the assignment involved. So the question that you are to answer today: do you understand that you cannot copy and paste facts from the internet and turn in for your projects or tests for school? All you have to do is click yes or no. If you don't understand, I'll then help you to understand. As I explained earlier, your exit ticket for this class today will be to click on vocabulary, and you will watch the video again. You need to watch it all the way through so that you get the credit. Do not click off midway through, or you have to let the music end. And then you need to do the reading and response. The reading and response, which will count as a quiz grade. So today, I hope that you will find success in doing your work. And I do want to note that this is a notice to all of my students and their families. If you turn in an assignment that is more than 1 week old, you will need to email it to me, or email and tell me that you made up the assignment that is very late. The email that you must use to notify me is c.barberc@pcsb.org. I will not be able to alter your grades unless you notify me through my school email that you have done additional work. There are volumes of emails that I receive each day just when students submit work. So I cannot be going through and double checking on the hope that you maybe made up an assignment previous that you did not do. I appreciate your assistance. So again, in your classwork, if you decide to make up an assignment, I have 31 exit tickets that someone might decide that they want to go back and work on. That's lovely. I appreciate it. But that means you need to let me know. Same thing here. There are 31 attendance activities that you may choose to go back and, look at and fix because you didn't do it correctly the first time around. That's fine. I'd love to give you that credit. Same thing with these tests. Maybe you did not do the Medusa PowerPoint, or you didn't do the constellations, or perhaps you didn't do the heroes and heroines, or maybe you didn't do the charts with the gods and their powers. Maybe you didn't do the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Fabulous. Go back. I would love to give you credit, but notify me in my pcsb.org email, please. And of course, there's some of these assignments as well. That goes for all of the classes that I teach. Please notify me. And please know that I realize that we are at a distance and I don't get to see your beautiful faces every day. But there is a chance for extra credit opportunities. And so that would be on Tuesdays for my 7th graders at 1, and on Wednesdays for my 6th graders at 1. And we can meet, and that's when you should have these questions answered. If you think you might be doing something incorrectly, that's when you talk to me about this copying and pasting. No one should be doing that ever. Okay? I hope to see you. If you're in 7th grade, I hope to see you today at 1. And if you're in 6th grade, I hope to see you tomorrow at 1. Have a blessed day, and know that I do miss you. Be a blessing to your families. Happy week number 7.